Hi, I'm Kelsye. I'm CEO of Writerly. Writerly is an online marketplace where writers hire the help they need to complete, publish, and market their books. Self-publishing has experienced triple-digit growth in the last 5 years, and a lot of this is due to the rising popularity of ebooks and ebook readers. We used to read about 6 books on average per year. Now we're up to 17 books a year. And how many of you own a Kindle or a Nook or an iPad? You guys are buying an average of 24 books a year. Now, it used to be that writers could just be the artiste and sit back and let a publisher do everything for them. This is not the case anymore. Publishers have learned that it's smart money to put their resources and their money into their bestsellers. So if you are a new author or a mid-list, which means 30,000 copies a year or less, you might not get any support from a publisher. But that's okay, because the new technology lets you put out a quality product. On Amazon, 25 of the top 100 books are self-published, and you probably wouldn't even know. But just because it's easy to self-publish doesn't mean you're going to do it well. The authors that self-publish compete side by side on the shelf with those backed by those top-tier resources. You can spend $10,000 in services per book, but where are you going to find a really good book editor? Or do you know an actual good romance cover designer? Writerly solves this problem by connecting you to the help you need to publish. Our technology is so simple. You just post a job describing what you need, and freelancers bid. You choose whom you want to work with based on their price, their portfolio, their reviews, their experience. Our most popular jobs are editing, book design, and marketing. We've been up for a year. We've been earning revenue since our first week, and we've grown to over 5,000 users. Yay! Angels don't clap. We've added offers, which allows freelancers a way to actively promote their services instead of just passively waiting for a job to be posted that matches their skills. We added our star services. This is where writers buy directly from us, and we handle the matching on our back end. We launched a community resource site with free publishing information that quadrupled our site traffic. We've grown our social communities to over 50,000 followers. Mattermark named us the #1 fastest growing startup in the publishing space. We have great angels and investors, including Guy Kawasaki, who has become an incredibly valuable champion for Writerly. And if any of you want to read his book, Ape, author, publisher, entrepreneur, give me your card, and I'll give you a free copy. So what's next? It's been a year. We've done all of this for under $100,000 and a whole lot of hours. And now we're working on our version 1. And this is when I get really excited. Our version 1 evolves the business model to include freemium access, a premium subscription, and fee and upgrade services. We debut a new publishing wizard that takes you step by step through the publishing process. It's as easy as using like TurboTax for your taxes, only we help tell you what you need to do for every step of the publishing process. We introduce new escrow payment systems. We gamify the freelancer side, so freelancers can earn profile badges for things like taking a skills test or getting a 5-star review or offering 100% money back on their services. And just like on eBay, there's new abilities to upgrade so that maybe your job is highlighted or your bid appears at the top of the list. I have a great team. Abby was a best-selling author, and she's from audible.com. My marketing, Archana, is from Amazon. My designers and my developers are from Microsoft. So, the New York Times found that 81% of Americans have either written a book or they plan to. This is a big crowd. That means there's a lot of books in here. Maybe it's your next 4-hour lunch break or startup calorie saver, I don't know. But I would like to invite you all to get on Writerly, create a free account, and hopefully we can help you publish your book and become an author. That's it. Thank you. Somebody. Oh, yes. No. We're more like we deal in the services. We will connect them with the help that they need, and maybe if they want an analyst, they can hire the analyst through us. Books I Love is another local app which is providing some really interesting data to help authors market. Yes? I actually am a huge fan of Smashwords because they've been a real democratizing force in publishing. And Mark Coker and I have sat down many times, and he says one day he'll build Writerly, and I say, okay. But we don't really see them as competitors because they are an actual publishing platform. So you can upload your book to Smashwords, and they will help push it out to Barnes & Noble, to Amazon, to all of those things. We're not a publishing platform. All we do is services. So someone can actually go publish on Smashwords, and then they realize that their book isn't selling, and then they say, I need some marketing help. So then they come over to Writerly, and they hire a publicist, or they hire someone to do their social media, or something like that. So I'm a huge fan of Smashwords. They're collaborators, yeah. Sure, so 2 ways. In our STAR services, the pool of talent we've vetted. We've actually given them tests, we've checked their resources, their references, and they have at least 5 years of professional experience. That's when we do the matching. But in the marketplace, it's an open marketplace. And some people have the budget. I mean, a really good editor is $3,000. When I published my first book, I had $500. So I hired a graduate student. But on Writerly, you can look at their experience, you can ask them questions, you can look at their reviews. I had a great experience with someone for $500, but it is up to the user to do the vetting in the marketplace.
All right, one more question.
Do we say the last part? We do not have the ability to qualify our translators. There are translators in our marketplace, and it would be up to the users. That is a really exciting thing that a lot of these mid-list authors that are already published are getting their rights back in order to publish in other countries, and it is a very exciting trend because they actually can make some money now, finally.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Writerly.
Thank you.